What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Alexander Kai YouTube channel where we will be discussing everything behind the scenes. Alexander Kai. Y'all will be here to see my brand grow from the ground up as we are in the beginning stages. I brought my iPad with me so I don't get lost into what I'm talking about or get lost into a topic that we don't need to go further down than what I'm talking about. So just to stay on track because my ADHD be... So... What we're going to get out this vlog is more behind the scenes. Of course, y'all going to grow with me. You're going to see how I grow my brand, how I do my content behind the scenes of photo shoots, video shoots, sample processes, talking to manufacturers. I definitely will be answering questions if you need questions. We're definitely going to start going live on other social media platforms like Alexander Kai Instagram and the Alexander Kai TikTok. So if you have not followed me on any of those social media platforms, go follow me on Instagram at OfficialalexanderKai, and on TikTok, I think it's the same. Let me check. It's Alexander Kai on TikTok too. So follow me on those platforms as well as subscribe to this YouTube video. That way you could keep up with they will be bi-weekly vlogs for right now until we get more traction and I got more stuff going, because right now manufacturers are going into Chinese New Year, so stuff gonna start slowing down a little bit. But once we get back into the groove of getting everything and merchandise start getting in, it'll start being more weekly vlogs. But right now we going while it's slow, we still gonna get the content. It don't matter, it's still behind the scenes work to be done. But that's what we are here on this YouTube channel. I'm going to be showing y'all my creation journey, everything I got going for the brand. Going to be answering questions for anybody that got business questions, brand questions. Yeah, y'all just really track with this journey with me. A little bit about myself. My name is Kaya Riley. I am the owner, the CEO, the creative director, everything Alexander Kai right now. That is me solely doing this on my own right now until I have grown enough to, allow people to help me as I get grown. You feel me? So, hold on. So, my name is Kaya Riley. Again, most people call me Riley because I don't know why we have such a hard time saying Kaya, but whatever you want to say, Kaya or Riley, just call me by my name. That's all I'm asking. 28 years old. I reside in Houston, Texas. I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but I've been in Texas for the last 20 years. I moved down here when I was 8, so I still remember my hometown. I still very much love Milwaukee, still much go back and visit my people. Love my city. I love Houston as well, too. It's been great. Grew up here, graduated here, had some fun as adventures in Houston. So right now we are Houston-based. I'm a Houston-based brand right now. Alexander Kai, I didn't come up with the name Alexander Kai till 2020, but I had my brand in motion and idea-wise and creativity-wise going for like 2017. But I actually didn't brand out and get my LLC till 2021. The name Alexander Kai comes from it's a mixture of my name and my late brother's name, because my mom named all the boys, their middle names is Alexander. And all the girls' middle name is Alexandra. So it was going to be Alexandra Kai, but I was like, that don't sound right. To me, it don't sound right. And it was just giving off more of a feminine brand than a unisex brand. So I was like, Alexander Kai. And I was like, I can honor my late brother, and I put my name on there, Kaya. So it says Alexander Kai. That's my name. My brother's name we didn't steal that from anybody, y'all. That's literally my name. So that's where Alexander Kai comes from. What the niche that we are in, I am holding up Stockholm aesthetic. If you don't know what Stockholm aesthetic, here go some pictures so you can understand. These pieces but we're working towards a more designer feel in the next 5 years. Why we're not doing it now? Because it takes a lot of money to get that type of quality work done, especially in the bulk orders that they need to get done. So while we work up to that, we are going to be in the niche. We are going to be operate where we can operate. All right. So like I said, it's going to be a Stockholm aesthetic. So you can, but these are very versatile pieces. I'm going to show you how we get that. All right. So one of my first products that I had dropped was my satin hoodie. So this is, it has satin in the hood, you know, for my people with my hair, with a lot of hair that love to wear hoodies and you always got your hood on your head. It was to, you know, hair protecting. And then fleece on the inside so you know it's warm, it's thick, it's heavyweight. You know, that was the hoodies. They came in multiple colors. I had black, brown, purple, pink, blue, green. Yeah, like here go the green, satin. It's a heavyweight sweater, you feel me? So that was one of my first jobs. Definitely failed on my first job because I wasn't marketing. Oh, that's another thing. I'm also in school to finish off my marketing degree, international business marketing major and a marketing major. So as we go through this journey, I'm definitely going to be dropping tips and stuff about retail and business. Like I said, I'm going to be answering y'all questions that y'all have as they come, you know. So as I learn, I'm going to definitely share as I experience. Y'all definitely see the experience and see what works for me and what doesn't work for me, because it's all trial and error however you want to go about building your business. So we're going to have some fails, but we definitely going to have more successes, all right? You can't succeed unless you fail. So you will definitely see a lot of risk. You're going to see the failures, but you're going to see the bounce backs as well. So the hoodie first drop was a failure. I dropped it again this last go around in winter. We did good. We did way better. Still got a little left over. I don't have that many. I think I only got maybe 10 left. But it did great. From doing 50 down to 10, we sold 40. We're good, you know, like as long as you get your good shit. Also with the drops, I will be doing reviews. We'll go over, break down the numbers, see what type of marketing did what marketing pulled in the most, and you know, all of that. So that was my first product, was the hoodie. My first successful drop that I marketed behind, put actual effort behind, and it did something, was my denim pants. So if you've been following me this past couple months from September, because I dropped these in September to now, then you would see the progress going. So these are my brown denim pants. Brown denim. These are mine. They've been washed, so yeah, they've been washed a couple times, y'all, because I've been wearing these motherfuckers. So if mine's look a little off color, because like I said, I've had mine months before I even released them, and I was wearing the mess out of these and washing them. Do not wash your pants consistently, please. I don't know why I did that. But anywho, yes. So they have a patch right here. They have a patch right here. And a little patch on the back. You know, so this is what I mean. This is what I mean by Stockholm apparel. Because you see the jean, they're simplistic enough to be, you can make this into a luxury fit. Put on a cardigan, put on something. That's Stockholm luxury. Casual. Or you can make it a streetwear. You can put on a zip up. It's so much you can do with these. That's why I'm saying, when I say it is a Stockholm, but these pieces are very, very versatile. All right, very versatile. I had a very good drop with those pants. Very much motivational booster, because I actually got to see numbers riding, and I actually got to see what happened. So I'm gonna go into that drop on another video. because this one's just gonna be packed with what we're doing and what we want to see next right now. Okay, so stick with me. We gonna review that drop. We gonna review the whole fourth quarter drop on another video. All right. Cause what else did I drop in that quarter? I dropped them pants. I dropped these hoodies, and I dropped that corduroy set. I don't have it with me right now. Well, I don't have it in sight right now. I think it's in my closet. But I dropped that corduroy set. Here go some pictures. That did great. Sold out. Like, I think I only have I only got the bigger sizes, like the 2XL and XLs left, but I don't even have those 2XL. Yeah, I don't even have those left. Too much of those left. So that was a great drop as well. But like I said, we'll go over that drop in a whole nother video. Next. So my journey up until now from 2024, like I said, it was a week. It was a lot. Not gonna lie. Like, I definitely planned on doing more in 2024, but the situation I found myself in 2024, it was just I see it as more of a blessing now, but then it was kind of really like, bro, what the fuck? But so back in 2024, well, it started in 2023, but it carried on to the whole 2024, but until September. So back in October of 2023, I went out to a party with this girl I was talking to. We came back to my apartment after the party. And then, yeah, we went up to my apartment. My roommate came home. I was living with my best friend at the time. We had our own apartment. She was at work. Yeah. So we got back to the house, yada, yada. A week later, we had this fucking note on our door talking about, it was a notice to vacate. And basically saying that me and my best friend were breaking into cars on this one certain Halloween weekend night. And craziness, right? Craziness. So we go handle that. You go talk to the office, da da da. I'm really just not trying to go through this whole hour of a story. I'm trying to break it down as quickly as I can. So we get to know, you go talk to the fucking office. They want to act like they don't know what the fuck we're talking about. They want to act like they don't know what's going on. And of course, they give us the wrong information for the police precinct to see what's going on, yada yada. My mom don't play that shit. She's very much, I got one of the mamas that know what to do. So I call my mom. So my mom lets me know, call the DA's office, see what the fuck is going on, because what the fuck is going on. So mind you, we found this out a week later from whatever incident this was. Call the DA's office. They're like, yeah, y'all have 2 warrants out for your arrest for vandalizing and breaking into these cars on property. And I'm like, I was like, for one, we don't know what cars these are. I don't know what cars these are. Never seen these cars. Second, still don't know what date this happened on. Like, the DA won't even tell us what date it happened on. So I'm like, what the fuck? I don't think about it, because then the DA was like, y'all really don't have to worry about the misdemeanor warrant. Like, they'll only come get you if they find you. Like, say they pull you over, then they'll do something about it. But yeah, so we wasn't really tripping on it or whatever until like the fucking leasing agents, like, they kept knocking on our door. They kept, just come fucking with us. Like, and I had told them, I said, we're not leaving. You're just gonna have to wait till court. You're gonna have to file this eviction. You're gonna have to do something, because we didn't do anything. You're not finna evict us for something you don't even have proof of, or don't even know that we did for real. So they file the eviction, yada yada. They do some fuck shit with the eviction. We end up getting evicted because of some fucking technicality, but I appealed it, and I don't have no eviction on my background. I appealed it. But me and my roommate end up going to jail for this. Actually sitting in fucking jail for this. and being on house arrest for this. So she was only on house arrest for like a month or so, because she was able to prove where she was, because she had a video of her clocking out. Got that note a week later. We're on house arrest. I'm on house arrest for about 8 months, because we got on house arrest in November. I didn't get off of house arrest till late April, and the case didn't get dismissed till July. So the reason how the case got dismissed is I had timestamps of where I was. My best friend had timestamps of where she was. She was at work. I was on my way home on the Beltway, so I had pictures of me on the Beltway in the car that I was driving. And then I had this Whataburger receipt from when I was at Whataburger. So, mind you, they had all this, but they was like, the DA that was handling the case was not trying to look at the evidence. Like, we just kept going back to court, back to court. He just kept saying, oh, I haven't gotten to it yet. I haven't gotten to it yet. I came off $6,000 for a fucking lawyer. And for this little stupid ass case that shouldn't have happened in the first fucking place. So the case got dismissed on a technicality because this nigga really tried to send me to jail for 2 years over a fucking Stanley Cup, trying to say we stole some Stanley Cups out this person's car. Why the fuck would I want any Stanley Cups or anything that you put your fucking mouth on? I don't know. But I don't participate in broke activities, so just to be even accused of the shit was very offending. And we stayed in luxury ass apartments, like we was by a whole ass lake. So to say that we broke into cars in our own apartment complex was just dumb as fuck. In our own luxury apartment complex, and we only got there maybe 3 months before the incident even happened, was dumb as fuck. Like, nobody was doing their investigation at all. And this white man, the white man accused us. That's how we got the case anyway, because that white man that I said that I thought was in the parking lot, he was recording us. He followed me and the girl I was talking to up into my stairs, followed us, recording us walking to my house. So he goes and takes that video of us walking into my apartment, takes that to the leasing agents, and he tells them, hey, these are the people that were breaking into cars. Type ordeal, you know? Is my focusing? There we go. So that was that. That's how the case even started, because that man accused us of some shit he didn't even fucking see. I said I looked at it as a blessing because I got to sit down and actually work on my creations. Like, I wasn't rushing my creations. I was working on them. I was researching marketing. I was doing content. I was actually taking my time with what I was finna do. So now that the case is over, it's about August, September. My pants for my boat comes in. I quit my job because they was playing with me. 2024 was a fucking roller coaster. Like, yeah, like, my job was playing it cool. I was on house arrest, and then when I got off house arrest, they was really trying to like fuck me over. So, quit the job, did my drop. You know, quit my job. Prepare for my drop. Yeah, quit my job, got my bulk in, you know, just start, whatever money I had left from after quitting my job, I just allocated it into my marketing. Like, I paid my influencers, paid for my ads, paid for boost posts, paid for everything that I need to make sure that these pants was gonna sell. So when I dropped them in September, I had my content from my influencers, I had the content that I made myself, I had my ads running. You know, I did what I needed to do in my run, and my pants sold. So I was like, great. So from a whole shitty ass year, I ended off the year very, very well. Like, very, very great. Ended off with a 5K drops throughout the whole fourth quarter. Like, it was just great, you know. So, no, I mean, that was a bullshit way to, you know, go through my year, but it wasn't terrible. When after the situation is over, it wasn't terrible. Very much in my blessing era right now. Love it. I am enjoying myself. If I wouldn't have quit my job, I wouldn't have, you know, really like poured all my energy into my clothing brand. Now, I'm not saying go quit your job. I had to quit my job because it was a mental thing. Like, you're not gonna fuck with me on top of me already trying to figure out if I'm finna go to jail for 2 years or not off of something I did not fucking do. So mentally wise, I had to fucking go get the fuck up out that job. So once I quit the job, then a couple weeks later, my case got dismissed, and everything just started falling back into place as it has should been. So we are here now. Now we're in 2025, and we're on a different path. We're on a different journey. You know, we're more focused into the brand. I want y'all to know that I don't say I a lot. I say we a lot. Like when I refer to myself, I say we. I don't know why. I say we. It is what it is. I say we. So that 2025, we're on a new journey. Now that y'all gonna see now that I have started my path, I got my motion going, we gonna see the motion continue. We gonna see more drops. We gonna see everything. So we talked about our 2024 journey, where we are now. Like I said, we are on a different path. We are now on the path of growing some more, really deep diving into the brand. I talked about the aesthetic. The aesthetic is a Stockholm aesthetic overall. Again, here go some pictures of Stockholm. Stockholm aesthetic overall, but the pieces are very versatile. Like I said, you want to be casual. Like me, I like to go out. Sometimes I don't want to be super dressy, but I don't want to look like I'm not dressed. So jeans and a cardigan, like I want to look good. You feel me? Like, so for my new pieces, the new pieces that are coming out are, I have a zip up jacket, this this velvet unit, and this polo, and the black version of my denim jeans. So I'm finna show y'all that on my mannequin. Mind you, this shirt is a small. My mannequin, what is he? What are you? He like 5'11", 6 feet. He one of those. But this is a small, so y'all take into account that it's gonna look a little short because he's tall. But I'm just trying to show y'all the sample and what it looks like, you know, on body. But all right, so hold on. All right, starting off, this is the polo. You got the polo shirt. It says Alexander Kai. You got a patch right here with our motto that says, "For the dreamers, the doer, the originals," established in '96. Alex Kai. This is Oxford, pinpoint Oxford fabric. So it'll be right here, right there with the resin buttons. This is on the collar. Shirts are going to be in different colors with different types. This is not going to be on all of the colors. This is going to change with the color of the shirt. But we're going to change. I got to fix this part. This looks like a FR, then an ER. So I'm going to fix this up before I drop it. I just want to show y'all what it looks like. So even your samples will come out to where you got to fix them. So you see that you do this. Do not jump into bulk yet. Get another sample to make sure that it comes out correct. Because your manufacturers will be like, oh, we'll fix it during bulk order, but you don't know what it looks like yet. And then you get a bulk order and it don't look like what you need it to. So I'm going to go ahead and go through another sample process with this just to fix this off. And then I'll be ready to put it in bulk way. But yeah. Y'all, he got arms. I just took them off because, like I said, this is a small, so it looks kind of weird. But let me see. All right, so if you need an arm reference to see what it looks like on the arms, that's what it looks like. Like I said, remember, he's 5'11", 6'1". The shirt is a small, so, you know, assess that as properly as you can. Hold on, my guy. You gotta make sure you look good. So, yeah, again, polo with the patch on the side, the Oxford pinpoint, the embroidery. You know, you got that good. It's good. Like, ain't get no holes in this or nothing. You feel me? All right. Then if you look, we got the pants. We got the pants, the black denim pants with the patch right here. Turn them around. We got a patch right there. So these are true to fit, as you can see. True to fit on him with the polo. So you got a patch right here, a patch right there, and then of course on the back, these are the true to fits. Just make sure, see the outfit one time. Yeah. I'm gonna get back, got my guy. No, mannequins are slippery, man. Kind of hard to grasp. All right, so for me, this is my. I'm gonna show y'all the velvet one because I ain't gonna put it on him because the jacket kind of a little small. But this is a new velvet set. Comes with a jacket. I gotta get the jacket redone because this is a little small. Don't no boy or man want to wear a jacket on top of his hips because I don't. So I was thinking about releasing this in a girls section too. So I might keep this size and measurement for the girl jackets or cut them off like right here. I could do both, but yeah. But for right now, this is the sample. It's a crushed velvet. It's soft, very soft. You got the rhinestones of the AK. On the back, you got the OfficialalexanderKai. And then you got the velvet pants to match with them. All right, I was going to show y'all this on me, but we in a small space. I can't get the whole body. So I'm going to put it on him. And you're going to watch me and how I struggle and putting this shit on him. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh, give me a hoochie daddy in the jacket. But I already knew I was going to have to fix the jacket. So don't say nothing about the jacket. Mm-hmm. Not an exposure person. Okay, again, this is a small. This fits on me because I'm 5'4". My man's is 5'11", 6 foot. I just want y'all to see how it looks on a body. I know my boy, he high watering in the ankles and around the waistline. He just tall. This is just a small. These are 30, small. This is a small. My man's wear, what was the pants? What he wear? He wears a 34. So, 5'11", 6 foot, he wears a 34. Just for size and purposes. Now let's get into the details of this sample. So, all right, details. So y'all see that it is a crushed velvet. It is very, very soft. This is soft. You got the rhinestones, the AK on the rhinestones. Zip up. Ooh, that color is, yes, ma'am. All right, then you got the pants with the drawstrings. I'm thinking about changing the drawstrings. I have not thought about it yet. I don't know if I'm feeling this. But on the side in rhinestone, we have the Alexander Kai on the leg. And they are straight fit. So you got the looseness at the end. They're not like, you know, sweatpants where they crotch. They loose at the end. They pour over the shoe. So if you like your pants to pour over your shoes, this is what this is. So one last look. Oh, the back. Okay, and this is the back. It's got the same font as the polo. So that's the back. So you got that on the side. You got the pants. And then you got the AK right there. Yep. All right, so if you bought the brown denim jeans before, like, if you brought the brown denim pants, then they're the same. These are the same size chart. Like, all the pants, the black ones, the brown ones, and these pants that are gonna drop with the black denim pants, they all have the same size and chart. So if you wear a 34 in these, and you bought a 34 in these, you're gonna buy a 34 in these, and you're gonna buy, I'm probably gonna make, the 34 is probably gonna be a large. Yeah, because 30s are small, 32s are medium, and 34 is going to be the large. So you're going to wear 34, order a 34 in that, and order a large in this when they drop. And we got one last sample, which is a zip-up jacket. One of my faves. I mean, I love all my samples. They actually came out really fucking good. But I feel like this is going to be a fan favorite. The Alex Kai zip-up hoodie, this is going to be a fan favorite. Let me put it on my boy so I can show y'all more. By the way, his name is Cusco. Cusco will be here through all our sample fittings to try them on for us. He is our model. My guy. He'll be doing it for us. Of course, I'm going to have him. We got photo shoots and shit coming up. But purposely for the videos that I shoot at home where I have to where I'm showing y'all my samples, my boy Cusco is going to be here to do it. All right? All right. I'm not going to lie. I've been wearing this. I kind of spilled my smoothie on it yesterday. Just a little bit. You'll see it when I put it up close. But as for right now, all right, so zip up hoodie. It's kind of cropped. It's a cropped little oversized hoodie. It looks nice. Well, I wouldn't say it got a little bagginess to it, but it fit. You feel me? Like the arms got bagginess on it. Like, you know, the arms, you know, type shit. You got a patch right here, the same patch that's on the polo. You got a patch right here. It says the same thing for the dreamers, the doers, and the originals. That is the Alexander Kai motto for the dreamers, the doers, and the originals. All my creative originals, my people that's creating from scratch, my people that's not taking other people's designs and just changing words and stuff. Like, get your creation on, you know, get it on. Aesthetics is cool. But when you stealing somebody's design word for word and just changing the brand name, weird. Weird. But anywho, you got you got a distressing right here pattern, another distressing embroidery pattern right here. The Alex Kai is screen print. While you got these embroidery patches. This is screen print on the patches, but it's an embroidery. The patch is embroidered on the thing. So yeah. All right. Turn you around, buddy. Shit. All right, I gotta hold him. He came off this fucking thing. All right, so in the back is the AK. I'm gonna put it up closer, but it's like a little. It looks like concrete in here. It's kind of like concrete on the back. So you got the AK on the back. Cusco, you're not being helpful, man. Jesus. All right, front, back. Let me put him on the thing so I can do some close-ups. All right, close-ups on the jacket. Like I said, got the embroidery patch right here that says for the dreamers, the doers, the originals. You got some distressing patch right here. It's a pattern distress. Pocket. Another patch for the dreamers, the doers, the originals. You got the Alex Kai screen print Then you got another distressing right here. It's a zip up hoodie. It's not heavyweight, but it ain't lightweight. You know, like it's a good spring jacket. All right, and then now you can see like the concrete look within the pattern. So that's the jacket. That's the back of it. That's the back of it. That's the front of it. So let me know what y'all think in the comments about it, you know. Cause this gonna drop first with the denim pants. And then I'm gonna drop the polo with the set after that. But these gonna be in spring. All right, so we just went through all the new samples and bulks that for the new drops that'll be coming up in March and April. Stick with me through Aries season. You know, that's my season. So that's when I plan on starting to drop for real, because that's when spring starts. Where am I at? We went through the pieces. We showed new samples. Yeah. I'm really excited about these drops, y'all, because like I said, I really took my time with these drops. I really, really, really paid attention to detail. What you're going to see with Alexander Kai is you're not going to see, you'll see some bold designs here and there, but you'll see more play on fabrics, like the polo, not just being polo fabric, it got that pinpoint Oxford on it. Like, you'll see a lot of different fabrics being incorporated. How you got the crushed velvet set I got coming out. You don't see a lot of that. You know, a lot of people play in cotton, and there's nothing wrong with cotton. Cotton is actually one of the best fabrics out. But like I said, what you'll see with Alexander Kai and my brand is more fabrics, because like I said, I'm trying to go the designer route, and designer route is more in fabrics. Like, you'll be more in tune to buy a cashmere sweater if it comes from Louis, if it's literally just a plain cashmere sweater, because cashmere says that it has some luxury about it. You're not gonna buy a cashmere sweater just strictly out of Walmart, you know? Like, if you gonna buy a luxury feeling fabric that when you hear the name it sounds like a luxury fabric, you would go buy that from a brand that sells luxury, like Louis. So, you know, so like I said, we'll be playing a lot in different fabrics. Like, that'll be more of the output of the design type stuff. So really excited about what I got coming for this year. I really can't wait to show y'all. I hope y'all stay in tune with me. If you haven't, sign up for the SMS list. I'm going to put the link down below. Sign up for the SMS list so you can stay in tune, because I'm always giving out deals to my people, my early access people. I'm always giving y'all deals. Definitely always giving y'all free shipping. Like I said, you have to be part of the SMS list to get free access. I'm about to start an email list as well. I got to get that figured out because I messed up somewhere, but I got to get my shop back together. And yeah, so all updates, make sure you're on the SMS list. When I get the email list acquired, make sure you sign up for email. Just stay in tune with me. Always stay up on Instagram. Like I said, I'm finna start going live on Instagram. I'm finna start going live on TikTok, YouTube. Definitely gonna be more active on YouTube more than the Meta apps. I'm not gonna lie. You know, just to not really feed into all of that. But yeah. So make sure you signed up for all SMS lists. Not all. Make sure you sign up for the SMS list. Make sure, if you rather do email, sign up for the email list. Just stay in tune. Make sure you are caught up on drops. You know when stuff is coming. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out via Instagram. Customer service. I had to fix my customer service ways, so I made sure on the whole website and other platforms, the right email is there. That way, if y'all have any customer concerns, you can email that email, and either I or somebody that I have taken care of that for me will get back to you. So, yes. Also on the website, there's an instant chat where if it's in business hours, but even if you do reply without business hours, we'll still get back to you when business hours come back in. But there's also an instant chat on the website. So if you do have questions while you're trying to order, we'll get that going. So yeah, trying to make sure customer service is at an all-time peak this year. I don't want anybody getting the wrong sizes, ordering the wrong stuff. We just want to make sure everybody has a good shopping experience with Alexander Kai, and you guys come back and have more joyful experiences here. I said I kept my iPad so I don't get lost into where I am, but where we at? So this about wraps up the video, you guys. I appreciate y'all who stuck with me through the whole video. Like I said, my content will get better. These videos, the transitions, everything will get better. Right now, we're coming out our shell. I'm coming out my shell. I'm trying to learn how to be engagement with everybody. I'm a huge introvert, so conversation wise does not come easy to me, but I am trying my hardest to make sure that is not an excuse for 2025. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to network with people. I'm willing to work with people. I've always wanted to do collaborations with other people, whether it be clothing brand wise or whether you have a product or you know what it is. As far as business goes, y'all, like I said, I'm just not trying to make that introvert. I'm not going to make that introvert thing an excuse in 2025 either. So stop making excuses for yourself. If you're an introvert, just find a way to get out there. You don't have to plunge yourself out there, but find baby steps. Like me, I'm finna start going live. That's gonna be my baby steps, because talking in person is kind of harder than just talking through a screen and reading the comments. So, but even then, that's a little hard for me. So that's what I'm going to try to overcome. So my baby steps right now is going live on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, starting a schedule, getting that out that way I can build up my community for when it is time to drop. We're ready to go. As far as like motivation and free game, y'all, like, just get out there and do it. Like, I know everybody says this, just get out there and do it. Just get out there and do it. At the end of the day, it all comes down to your consistency. Who's consistent, who's getting out there, who's doing it, who really wants it. You can do as much behind the scene work as you want to, but you need to get into that forefront. So get into the forefront. I understand, people say what they gotta say. People gonna say what they gotta say regardless. So who gives a shit? Like, nobody cares. Fuck them people. Nobody cares what they gotta say, bro. Like, they're not doing what you're doing. They're not making the sacrifices that you're making. Like, me, I haven't been to a club since 2020. I haven't been to a club since 2020, y'all. I ain't been out. I've been at work and I've been coming home, and now that I don't have a job, my brand is my job. I've been at home. I quit my job in June. I haven't went nowhere. I went to Atlanta to go to Atlanta Streetwear Market, but all my money has been allocated into my brand. So I know the sacrifices I'm making is not the sacrifices that a lot of other people are making that probably have the negative comments they gonna have. But besides that, nobody gives a shit about the negative commenters. I appreciate all the people that are going to support me, that have the most kindest words to say. And for my business owners that are getting started, that will watch me and get the motivation from me, I want to thank y'all in advance. And I will continue to keep going hard and being so authentic and genuine with you guys, with the information that I'm going to give y'all. So right now, if I have to give y'all information, I would say find your space. Find the space that you want to operate in. Whether that be clothing, whether that be a product, whether that be It does not matter. You can sell sunscreen. There is a community and there is a customer base for everything. If you sell sunscreen, baby, you don't need to be marketing to people in New York. Nobody in New York can get sunburn. I've never heard a sunburn case in New York. You need to be channeling those people that are by beaches, like Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Florida, some places in Georgia, definitely Texas. The southern states, definitely. They may not go to the beaches, but it's hot. So you like sunscreen will work in southern states, sunscreen will work in California, like in places that are more tropical. You wouldn't sell that shit to somebody in Seattle, New York, or Maine. So there's a customer base for everybody. So if it comes down to your clothing line, you need to know what aesthetic you're going for, what niche you're in, and who you are selling to. Like I said, I have a Stockholm and aesthetic. So my customer behavior and the people that I would target are people that like to be more casual. My cardigan wearers, my simple design wearers, people that like simplicity. The age group would be 28 and older, because if you haven't noticed, if you notice men in their 40s, they love jogging suits. They dress like football coaches. So you wouldn't sit here and market a shirt plastered with splatters and scribbles and just those very neon and bold designs to somebody in their 40s, because that's not how they dress. That's not your customer pool. I could sell to them because my designs are simplistic enough for them to like, because they don't feel like they're out there. People in their 40s, they feel like they're older. They don't need to be dressing like that. So they go for the football coach outfits. They wear the zip up Nike things and track pants. You can't tell me that people in their 40s don't look like football coaches, because they do. If you want to sell children's stuff, you would really want to marketing really comes down to the generations. You have to understand the generations and who you are talking to. So, and the households. Household income is everything. If you have a 2-parent household, you're more likely to sell more toys because they have kids. So you're more likely to sell more toys and more gadgets because they're trying to keep their house up and baby-proofed and kid-proofed and all that. So you'll sell more gadgets and maybe toys and household items, as opposed to a single household where it's just a single person in that household. Then you'll sell more clothes, like more upscale clothes, and more like cars and technology, like upscale technology, like phones and stuff. So you got to know what households you are also marketing to. So back to the generations. If you sell toys, you're gonna wanna sell to the generation like my mom's generation. People born from, you want to sell to the millennials and Gen X's parents' generation. So that is probably people from about 1967 to about 1980, because I think millennials started in 82. But that's who you want to do, because guess what? Our millennials and Gen Z's parents are that's Gen Y, millennials, Gen X, so that'd be, what comes before X? Whatever. I'm really off. Like, it's just I got a lot of going. Anyways, people born in 69 to 80, those people right after the baby boomers. So baby boomers, they spend their money on houses. They bought houses. They bought cars. They bought expensive items, and that still to this day, because that's what their retirement does for them. They still to this day buy houses, cars, upscale items. You'll see a baby boomer in a fur coat before you see a millennial. So the generation after baby boomers, those are the people that enjoy buying stuff for their kids. That is the generation that was more kid oriented and they're more likely to spend their money on their kids, even their adult kids. I'm a first witness here. My mom will buy me and my sisters, my siblings, whatever. Like, we could have intentionally went to the store and was gonna pay for it for ourselves, and she'll still get it. Like, it's just, that's just what it is. That's just what that generation does. All right. So you will sell more kid items to that generation because that's what they want to see, and now they're recycling all of that into their grandchildren. So you can still sell a lot of kid items to that generation. As for millennials, for the 80s up until 93, you'll sell more athleisure to them. They're more into doing athletic stuff. They're more into fitness. They're into the gym. That's what they're into. So you got to know, in the 80s they came up, that's when all those workout videos started coming out. You know, they was doing that Zumba stuff early in the day. So all that athleisure and all that fitness stuff, that's who Nike really portrays to. That's who Nike goes for. That's who Nike goes for. That's who Under Armour goes for. That's who all those athleisure companies, that's who they go to, is the millennials. Now you have Gen Z, who is more technical. But the thing about Gen Z is you have the early side of Gen Z and you have the late side of Gen Z. But with Gen Z, you have the early side that grew up with the start of technology, the evolving of technology, because the later side of Gen Z did not experience AOL. Y'all did not experience dial-up internet, did not experience where you couldn't be on the phone and the computer at the same time. And I'm the earlier side of Gen Z. So I would technically be a millennial Gen Z because I was in 96, and that's really where some of the cutoff is. It could cut off in 95 or it could cut off in 96, depending on who you're talking to. But the earlier side of Gen Z, the thing about Gen Z is it makes it hard to target market them, because they have experienced a lot of the evolution of the world. Like, nothing really has stayed constant since technology has been evolving, you know? So you kind of got to get creative if you're going to market somebody from the age of 28 to down to 20, 19, 20. So those people in that range is hard to market to, because for one, they can spot bullshit marketing. They know when you are trying to funnel them into bullshit. That we done went through scamming, so we know a scam. So you have to kind of get creative with what you say and how you market to them. Like, what I notice about Gen Z is that they have different cultures of cliques. Like, you have the emo clique. You have I wouldn't say too much more of the jock clique. Like, you have the skateboarding community. You have the hip hop community. You have the rock rap community, whatever the fuck. Like, people in this generation find communities to be into. So, you know, you can get young adults out of the LGBT community just for supporting their community. Like, you know, marketing to their community. You can get, you know, women's rights. Like, you know, a lot of this generation are advocates. So they like bold words. They like motivational speeches. So that's why a lot of clothes you see today have those bold messages on it. Like, who got a bold? I've seen it. It's like Project Capri. One of his sweatshirts say, "Stop trying to be like everybody. You don't even like everybody." That's a bold message. You got Engineered by Dre, I only want to work with friends. That's a bold message. You got Hollywood Hideout, the not for the public, the exclusive garments, he had a shirt that says something about the fear of being average. You know, some stuff like that. So that is a good marketing stance to this generation, because we do like bold, talkative. So when you get to Generation Alpha, which are the younger kids that are in high school and younger now, You know, high school kids like trends. All you gotta do is start a fucking trend. Like when we was in high school, Jordans are still a trend, but Jordans were a big trend back in like 2014 and all of that. Like everybody looked, if everybody in the school had the same fucking shoes. Like for high school kids and younger, all you have to do is follow a trend. That whole big face shirt, I didn't see nobody over the age of 25 that wore them shirts, but I saw a whole bunch of high school kids and maybe up to the age of 21 that wore them shirts with the big faces on it. You cannot sell those childish shirts to older people. Like nobody in their 30s was wearing those shirts. It's not, I'm not saying it's a bad design. I'm saying that those type of shirts were for a younger community. They were for a younger age group. They were for those high school kids. So that's what it was marketed to. So that's how you can find your community. You kind of just have to figure out who you're marketing to, what age group you're marketing to, what generation they belong to. Like if you're doing straight products, clothing can have something to do with a household income. It just depends on what you're doing. Like designer clothing will only go to household incomes that can afford that. Like those $300,000 a year household incomes, those. But when you have those median middle class household incomes, those are the people that shop at the malls. Those are the people that go to the outlet malls. Those are the people, you know. That's why Shein is so big, because they market to middle class people, and their quality is shitty as fuck. Like Shein has some shitty ass quality. I don't know, but it's so cheap and you can buy so much for so little. So that's why they know what they're doing when it comes to marketing. And people know that the quality is shitty, but they know the price they're paying for it. I done bought a couple stuff from Shein. I don't mind. I know the quality is shitty, but I know that I'm paying what, $5 for a shirt. So I'm not tripping off that quality. Now, if I was to pay $60 for that same fucking quality shirt, I'd be mad because this quality sucks and it is not worth $60. So yeah, just find out what niche you're in, find out what marketing you're trying to market to and who you're trying to market to. Like it goes for any and everything. All right. So just do your research, get in where you fit in, do some trial and error. Like I trialed and error the streetwear market. I was like, nah, this ain't for me. I went to Atlanta streetwear and I was like, this ain't my niche. This just my brand would not fit in here because this is just not where I am. Like I'm just not a classified streetwear brand. And I came to terms with that. It wasn't my brand sucks. It wasn't anybody else's brand sucks. It's just that's not my niche, you know? And I know everybody be like, oh, you don't look at nobody's your competition. When you all think about it, that is your competition. If they are in your niche, that's your competition. Y'all don't have to act like competition. No, nobody's saying go over to the next brand or be like, fuck you and your brand and all that. No, it's just when it comes down to profits and customer purchases, is who is relating and who is bringing in and who is attracting the consumers. What are they doing that's attracting those consumers that you are not, that you can't attract those consumers? So, well, whose brand can I? Let's say everybody's pretty much, you know, like Hollywood Hot on Project Capri. Nobody's selling these two honest to be like, yeah, fuck you guys, fuck you, you ain't selling more than me, and fuck no. But they are in competition because they both are streetwear apparel. So let's say Project Capri is having a peak year and Hollywood Hideout is trying to figure out, they're not doing bad, but they're trying to figure out how to surpass or get up to where Project Capri is. So they would look at what Project Capri is doing, not necessarily stealing his ideas, but necessarily figuring out what aspect did he add into his marketing that made an attraction to these people. It's called studying your competition. Study your competition. Y'all are not enemies. This is not an enemy on enemy thing. This is what are they doing that is building them up that I'm missing? Like what fact am I missing out on? What aspect, what detail am I missing? Let me go back to the drawing board and get this shit done. Like, Under Armour probably studies the fuck out of what Nike does because they're trying to figure out why Nike continues to have this peak year and how they can bring some of Nike's customers and convert them over to, Under Armour. It's not a hate relationship. It's just business. What are you doing in marketing, and how can I incorporate that into what I'm doing? And how can I put my own spin on that to make them come shop here? So I can't say I'm in competition yet because I haven't posed a competition to anybody. I'm not anybody's competition. I'm pretty much the little fish right now. Now, when I come in and I break ground, and let's say I do a $500,000 year, then I pose competition to somebody, because now somebody's going to look at Alexander Kai and be like, what did she do that had all these people attracted to her in this one year? What was her marketing stance? Who did she market to? Is it the correct marketing? Like, when you actually get down and deep into your customer base and your customer behavior and the habits and what they do and what they buy and what their spending habits are and what their customer preference and shopping is. You have people that won't shop online strictly because you are an e-commerce store and they like brick and mortar stores. You have somebody that won't shop at your brick and mortar store because they rather be online. A lot of customers like to do price comparisons. Gucci could lose a lot of customers to Prada just because Prada undercut them on a beanie. It just depends on what the fuck is going on, So business is business. Always pay attention to your consumers. Run some surveys. Ask them questions. Ask them what they want to know. Ask them what they want to see. Ask them. Now, what I will tell you is to not go back and forth with somebody about pricing. Your pricing is your pricing, and stand on that. Now, some pricing is bullshit. If you are a starting out brand, you do not go out there and go overprice a hoodie. When your brand has no traction, you do not sell somebody a $150 hoodie. You did not work up to that $150 hoodie. A hoodie could be $100, but you need to undercut the market to get into the market. You have to do market entry. So like I said, I'm not competition no more. I did market entry because I have sold some stuff and I have made a profit, but I did not make a profit enough for another company to look at me and be like, oh, let's double down on them and let's double down on Alexander Kai and see what they're doing. No. Do not go back. Do not let a customer tell you what you should price your stuff as, because if they can't afford you, they can't afford you. But don't let them price you out. But don't overprice your stuff because you thinking, oh, I can put a price on this, they gonna pay for it. No, it is a fact. People would pay for what they want to pay for. People will buy a mink jacket over groceries if they really wanted that mink jacket. That's just how human nature is. If they really want it, they gonna get it. So money is not the problem. It's your customer base. If you got people that are budget friendly, then they need to go buy budget friendly clothing brands. Do not sit there and try to become a budget friendly clothing brand because you got so many people in your comments talking about oh, this is overpriced. I would never pay this much for this. That's fine, baby. There's a reason why we are in a free market, my love. You do not have to buy here. If you don't like something at Walmart, you more than welcome to go to Target. If you don't like something at Target, you are more than welcome to go to anywhere the fuck else. You do not have to buy that shit from there. That is why PS5s, they're sold everywhere. You can go to GameStop, Target, Walmart, online. You can go to a plug. If you don't like the way GameStop prices are, you can go to Target and get it. Like, it's a free market. So do not let anybody sit here and tell you about your pricing. Unless you are being unreasonable. And don't be unreasonable. Be very, very clear with yourself. When you are starting out, be clear with yourself. You are at the bottom of the totem pole. You have to work yourself up. You don't get to come out here and throw in price and everybody be like, oh, because I'm a designer brand. You didn't work yourself up to be designer, baby. You don't have the support to be designer. Build your brand up. Get to where you want to go. Then start throwing your nuts out on people. But you got to be humble first. You got to know where you at. You got to understand the place you in. You got to understand it. You cannot skip steps. You cannot take shortcuts. You have to understand it, y'all. So that's really all it is. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that sat through this video. We're gonna have more videos. Like I said, I got more behind the scenes stuff coming. I got content being dropped. I gotta make content. I gotta link up with some people. Gotta reach out to people. So I thank y'all, and all the support. Please let me know what y'all think about the samples. Let me know let me engage with me. I'm ready to engage with y'all. So thank y'all so much again. Love, peace. We out.